Full story, biography, powers and abilities of Travis Bickle, taxi driver. Travis Bickle is one of the most iconic characters in American cinema, portrayed by Robert De Niro in Martin Scorsese's 1976 masterpiece Taxi Driver. With his haunting gaze, disturbing inner monologue, and descent into vigilantism, Travis has become a symbol of urban alienation, mental instability, and obsession. This is the full story, biography, powers, and psychological abilities of Travis Bickle, the night driver lost in a world he cannot accept. Travis Bickle is a 26-year-old honorably discharged Marine who served in the Vietnam War. After his return, he struggles with chronic insomnia, PTSD, and a deep sense of disconnection from society. Living alone in a sparse New York City apartment, Travis is a loner, emotionally distant, socially awkward, and consumed by thoughts that spiral deeper into paranoia and rage. Unable to sleep, Travis takes a job as a night shift taxi driver. He drives through the decaying, crime-infested streets of 1970s New York City, observing the chaos, violence, and moral decay that plague the urban world around him. In his own words, he sees the streets as filled with scum, filth, and garbage, and he dreams of a real rain that would wash it all away. Despite his alienation, Travis seeks connection. He becomes infatuated with Betsy, a campaign volunteer working for a presidential candidate. But his inability to relate to people and a disastrously inappropriate date to a pornographic film leads Betsy to reject him, pushing him further into isolation. As Travis loses hope for meaningful human connection, his mind unravels. His journals and voiceovers reveal a growing obsession with violence and a warped sense of justice. He begins preparing for something, though he doesn't know exactly what. He arms himself with handguns, knives, and even creates a hidden sleeve gun contraption. He practices drawing his weapon in front of the mirror, famously asking, "You talking to me?" Travis then turns his attention to a 12-year-old child prostitute named Iris, portrayed by Jodie Foster. Iris is under the control of a pimp named Sport. Seeing her as a symbol of innocence corrupted by the city's filth, Travis appoints himself her savior. Fueled by delusions of grandeur and martyrdom, Travis violently confronts her world. In a climactic and bloody shootout, he kills Sport, Iris's client, and another criminal, sustaining multiple gunshot wounds in the process. When the police arrive, he attempts to take his own life, but runs out of bullets. Ironically, the media and society misinterpret his rampage as an act of heroism. Iris is returned to her parents, and Travis is celebrated in the newspapers. Even Betsy reaches out again. In the end, Travis returns to driving his taxi, the same lonely figure, still detached, still simmering beneath the surface. Powers and abilities. While Travis Bickle possesses no supernatural powers, his character is defined by a combination of psychological intensity, survival instincts, and street-level vigilance. Mental resilience and obsession. Travis has a relentless, obsessive mind. His insomnia gives him long hours of introspection, though this also pushes him toward madness. His obsessive nature allows him to meticulously plan violent acts, but it also consumes his soul. Combat and weapon proficiency. A former Marine, Travis is skilled with firearms and hand-to-hand combat. His military background helps him construct hidden weapon holsters and stay calm during violent encounters. He shows resourcefulness, training himself for close-range combat and tactical execution. Pain tolerance and endurance. During the final shootout, Travis is shot multiple times but continues fighting until he collapses. His physical endurance and threshold for pain are abnormally high. A reflection of both his Marine training and psychological detachment. Situational awareness. As a cab driver in the most dangerous parts of New York, Travis is hyper-aware of his surroundings. He memorizes routes, scans for threats, and remains alert, almost like a predator on the hunt. Travis is often cited as a classic case of a man suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, paranoia, and depression. His descent into vigilantism is not born from ideology, but from personal pain, rejection, and delusion. He's also a tragic figure, someone who wants to do good but cannot connect with the world in a meaningful way. His idea of justice is deeply warped, but it's rooted in a desire to cleanse society of what he sees as evil. Travis Bickle is not a hero. He is not a villain. He is a man broken by war, numbed by loneliness, and twisted by the city's darkness. His story is a chilling exploration of how society can ignore the silent cries of its outcasts, until those cries become bullets. He remains one of cinema's most haunting and misunderstood figures, a mirror reflecting the dangers of isolation, obsession, and inner torment. And in the end, we're left wondering, did he ever really come back from the edge? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep character breakdowns. Until next time, stay sharp and stay human.